What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports Talk with Bros. And the Philadelphia Phillies win 9-4 today against the Tampa Bay Rays. They improved to 8-4 when they won 5 games in a row now. Let's go. We had Jake Arrieta on the mound against Chris Archer. And this team, the bat, it came out to play today. They were swinging the bats well. If you hear my voice a little raspy, it's because I'm screaming at the TV at the Sixers playoff game right now. It's halftime. So let's kick this game off. Arrieta, he gets a great night tonight. He goes deep. And this is his second game with the Philadelphia Phillies. The first game, he didn't go so deep. I went to that ball game today. 6 2/3. He allowed 7 hits, only 1 strikeout, 2 earned runs, and 2 walks in 88 pitches. Went deep. I'll tell you who had a fantastic game, may I say. J.P. Crawford. Fantastic ball game. He actually could have had another hit. He had 1 walk, 2 hits. He could have had a 3rd hit, but the left fielder made a fantastic diving play. But let's dive into this game because the Phillies dominated in the second inning. The top of the second inning, the Phillies scored 6 runs on Chris Archer. He couldn't handle the big bad lineup of this Philadelphia Phillies team. Scott Kingery with a double to start us off, which scored Nick Williams 1-0. On top of that, J.P. Crawford double to right, which scored Kingery. And then Hernandez single to left, which scored Franco. And then Santana single to right, which scored Crawford. And then Herrera single to center, which scored Hernandez. And then Hoskins grounded out into a fielder's choice, which allowed Santana to go to third and also score. May I add that in the top of the 4th, J.P. Crawford hits a home run. Come on. I saw a stat that said out of the first couple series, he was 3 for 30 plus in his at-bats. And in this series alone, he has been 3 for 7. Just as many hits. He's been playing great. He probably has heard the criticism. People have been saying he needs to go to AAA ball. Put Scott Kingery in there. He has answered the bell, fellas. He had answered the bell. Now, the Tampa Bay Rays come back in the bottom of the 4th and score 2 runs of their own on Jake Arrieta. But that's okay because in the 5th, who but Scott Kingery again with another double, and Rhys Hoskins scores. Now, Rhys Hoskins had a nice hit tonight. He had 1. But considering he was 0 for 7 in his last 2 games, we'll take that. I said, Gabe, I don't want you to do too much. I don't want you to take out Rhys Hoskins. He needs to figure out how to get out of this slump, and he's been staying in. He was in the DH spot today. So also in the top of the 5th, Franco hits a nice RBI sac fly to center. 9-2. Bottom of the 6th, Tampa Bay scores a run. Bottom of the 9th, Tampa Bay scores another run to finish off this ball game 9-4. The Tampa Bay Rays are now 3-11. And let's be real, people have been discussing if Chris Archer was somebody who the Phillies would attack and would come and want to put some pieces together in a trade offer and go after him. Did he put on a great debut tonight? No, he did not. I mean, he's still a great pitcher. He only went 4 innings, allowed 8 hits, 7 earned runs in 80 pitches. A tough outing for him. He's definitely a good pitcher, but if you're looking at that as a Phillies fan, you're like, damn, are we really going to do this? But like I said, the bats were alive tonight. 13 hits for the fellas. And Jake Arrieta gets his first W as a Philadelphia Philly. Let's go. Not many strikeouts, but we know he lost a step with that fastball. We know he lost a little bit of a step with that. We don't need him to be the Chicago Cubs Jake Arrieta. We need him to be the Philadelphia Phillies Arrieta. Odubel Herrera went 3 for 5 tonight. Let's go, Odubel. Let's go. Nice day at the plate, wouldn't you say? Not bad. Scott Kingery, 2 for 5. Nick Williams, 2 for 5. Nick Williams is starting to put some pieces together. He's starting to get some confidence, starting to get some mojo. He's swinging the bat. Did that kickoff tear to the curb? I don't know. We'll find out. Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 4 tonight. Maikel Franco, only 0 for 2. But he did get an RBI and a walk as well. So Just a dominating game tonight for the Phillies. Now, this was obviously against a weaker Tampa Bay team, but that's fine. Let's get those dubs. 8-5 now, boys. 8-5. I mean, let's push. Let's start pushing. The thing is, I know they're bad teams, but just because they're bad, it doesn't mean this could be a confidence booster. You can start getting some nice swings in, getting some nice ABs in, like J.P. Crawford has been doing, and that can move along into the season against when we see these Braves in Pittsburgh coming up. I keep mentioning it because I'm ready. We played the Braves early on. We struggled. We should have came out with more wins. The Pittsburgh Pirates, they're a real deal team. I want to see this team now that they're starting to get some flow, getting they're out of the jittery start of the season feel. I want to see what they can do against the real squads. So, listen. Got a W, 9-4. Jake Arrieta, great game. J.P. Crawford, phenomenal game. Scott Kingery, phenomenal game. Rhys Hoskins gets another hit. This is great. This is all great stuff. Let's keep chugging along here, fellas. Let's keep chugging along. So with that being said, I want you to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment if you'd like to, because I enjoy speaking with you guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I will see you next time.